Marry somebody that can accept you for who you are. Someone that can adapt to your personality, adapt to your culture, adapt to your environment, adapt to your dreams and aspirations, adapt to your level of exposure. They are probably saying no because they are not the right people. Deal with over familiarity. That sister in your space is worth the journey. Hi there. It's your girl PJ and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Remember, I'm the cheerleader of everything marital bliss. It's hot and spicy in here because we discuss the victories and challenges of our everyday marriages. That's what you're interested in. Come rest. So today I'm dealing with some relationship series, like who should you choose, who should you marry as a young man, as a young lady, as well in the season of love. Like I always tell you, love is a beautiful thing and it's the best thing that can happen to anybody, to like fall in love with the right person and to be the right person. I don't care how the world wants to turn marriages, but I want you to know that that's like the most beautiful institution that God himself instituted. So it's so good, and it's like heaven on earth at the end of the day when you marry right. So I don't want you to give up on marriage. A lot of people are giving up on marriages. Some people are not preparing because of the menace that's come out in a society via bad marriages. But that doesn't matter. Like I always say, the marriage depends on the person handling it. So marriage is still beautiful with two beautiful people. Alright, so let's roll. Who should you marry as a mature single man? I'm going to start from single man, then single woman. So who do you think you should marry as a mature single man? Probably you're in your 30s, late 30s, or you're even in your 40s. Who do you think you should marry? Who should you go for? So you already have a delay in your life if you're in your 40s and you're not married, or you're in your late 30s and you're not married. Firstly, I want to debunk the myth that you need to gain everything in the world before you marry. The first thing you need to know is that the woman that the Lord will send into your life will bring favor that can open up doors for you. So you can't say, I want to, do this before I get married. No, the woman in your life bears the favor that you desire. So who should you marry in your late 30s or in your 40s? I would say firstly, you need to marry a mature person. Marry a mature sister. This is very important. I see many young men in probably your 39, about to be 40, and you're going for a 20-year-old girl who probably just finished school, waiting for her service, and in your mind you're like, no, I want the biological clock to be in our favor. I want to let you know that you're mistaking big time. Alright? The first thing you need to know is that whatever has caused your delay means that your life is on a slow motion, sort of. So you need to marry somebody who is emotionally mature, physically mature, spiritually mature to manage your life. You need to marry somebody that can boost your life forward. A mature working class sister, single lady, has the capacity to boost your life. So she's probably a practicing lawyer or accountant or whatever field. That means for free you're going to get in counsel, the professional counsel, expert point of view concerning everything, right? So your life will just move forward. If you look for just little girls on campus to marry at age 40, you're going to have to babysit a lot, you're going to have to daddy a lot, and you're going to have to dilly-dally, because a girl at 21 probably still believes that she has a lot of time. So she has everything she wants. She look at you and feel, and a better choice is coming, so let me wait. But a lady in her early 30s, late 30s, mid 30s, right, already knows that she's ready and this is what she wants to do. So I don't think what you want for your life is that running around chasing a little girl. Leave little girls for younger guys. If you are old, you waited, till 40 to get married, it's no problem. But you need to choose your class. So a mature, working class, single lady, it's your choice. That's who you want to marry. She brings all her A game, she's everly ready, she can manage you emotionally, and she also brings her intellect, right? she's mature enough to bring her intellect, and you both are building from your A games. You're building from two engines. It's not like you're trying to struggle to help somebody write WAEC or write final year exam or apply for NIS, you know. So please go for mature person. A mature person will give you peace, better peace than looking for a little girl to babysit. Yes, so that's the first thing you should look out for. You know, and then the second thing I would say is look around you. Look around you. Stop going to dating sites. You know, there was a trending video of a young gospel musician who got his spouse from America, I mean from London. While that is good, that's not the standard for everyone. Alright, and you're going to see that it's going to take a lot of time to know this girl and build, you know, friendship and intimacy with her. And that's not what you want to do in your late 40s or early 40s or mid 30s as a mature young man. I think you need to look around you. Most of the time, the person you're supposed to marry is within you, not in that dating site, I'm telling you. Yes, you need to deal with familiarity, and that's a very strong thing that I find in our young generation these days. A lot of young people, they look for the devil they don't know, right? And they despise the angel just beside them. So you're thinking, I see this girl every day. What's it about her? I can see her drab dressing. I can see her whatever. So because of that level of familiarity, we don't value the treasure that is with us. You need to remember that the environment you're talking about is the environment that made you. So if you feel that you're a good person, then she's a good person. And there's something called cultural affinity. The fact that you both are exposed in the same environment and culture, for example, in a church community, means that you have higher chances of enjoying your marriage, because she knows what you know, and it's easier for you to start from the known before you get to the unknown. So look around you. There's a babe there who has been sowing seeds of kindness and goodness to you, but you're looking for a lover. But I need to know that in marriage, all you need is friendship. That's the primary and principal thing you need for your marriage to work, is basically friendship. So if you can learn to see the good in people, you need to have that eagle's eyes. Many young people in our generation don't have it anymore. So we're looking for something so glamorous and all of that. But most of the time, the people in your space, God puts them there for a reason. And remember that you are a husband man, you're not a hunter. That means you have the capacity to cultivate. So even if I am not so beautiful like the way you want me to be, or I'm not so fashionable, by your entrance in my life can boost. So you're going to be proud of me if you make some investments in my life as your babe. So instead of looking for all that glamour outside made by another person, you need to look within. Men like you make their women. Men like you make their women. So you have to look within. So then you need to marry a woman that can fit in, not fill in. You know, I find that many young men go for feelings, butterflies. I want the hot shape. I want that. So there's something you need to do at your age now. It's called facing your brutal facts, like honest examination of where you are and where you want to be. So you're going to ask yourself, who can fit into where I am currently and where I want to be? Am I looking to just feelings? Or am I think it was Pastor Kingsley I heard that was sharing some statistics about even people who go out to look for just feelings. They say sometimes the divorce rate is up to 17% and 19%. But people who even marry from recommendation, the divorce rate is just 4%. Is that not amazing? Like, that's mind-boggling. That who you think was recommended to somebody may have chances of failing in marriage. But no, they have a realization that what we're coming into is beyond feelings. Marriage is more than feelings. So you need to think, who can fit into my calling, my dreams, my aspirations, and where I ought to be in life. This is very important. The next I would say is marry someone that can accept you. Marry somebody that can accept you for who you are. You see adaptability. is very powerful. It's a strong point in your choice for who to marry. Someone that can adapt to your personality, adapt to your culture, adapt to your environment, adapt to your dreams and aspirations, adapt to your level of exposure, right? So you need to marry someone that can accept you. I need you to know that a mature babe whose character is well built, serving the Lord, can accept you the way you are and is willing, mature enough to work with you just the way you are. Yeah, I'm not writing off younger ladies, right? There are very few younger ladies who have, a level of responsibility and maturity quite early. And if you probe, you find why. You really find why. They probably took up responsibility serving the Lord at a very young age and he matured them, which is a plus, honestly speaking. But when there is none like that, I think you should focus on somebody that can accept you for who you are. You don't need to meet a lady who's going to tell you no. That's why many men end up marrying unbelievers. You can't marry an unbelieving sister because a lot of sisters in church are saying no. They are probably saying no because they are not the right people. You're looking for something that is too shiny, too up there. Your desires are still high. Your list has not been dealt with by your work with God. You still have list that is just the boss. You have not come down to say, what do I really need? So you need to marry somebody that can really, really accept you for who you are. Alright? And it will change your life for good. Remember that even young girls have their own dreams. So if you're looking for someone that cannot accept you, she has her dreams. You may come and she will weigh you by the standard of her own dreams. And then her answer will be in the negative. So you need to look for somebody. Yeah, so remember my points. The first one I said, marry a mature single sister who has great character, right? The second one I said, marry from around you, even animals. Have you ever heard the animal went abroad to marry? That you heard your dog traveled to US to marry? No, animals find their mates around them. That's how God created life. Your culture, your social environment. So look for a spouse, a wife from your social environment. Marry someone that can fit in, not fill in. Then marry someone that can accept you for who you are. And then deal with familiarity. Don't be over familiar with sisters that are around you. Deal with over familiarity. Because I always say that familiarity is an advantage in marriage. You're going to live with your friend forever. And that's what you do in marriage. Friendship, familiarity, gisting, and all of that. Yeah, so deal with over familiarity. That sister in your space is worth the journey with you. I want to hear your comments from the comment section. I want to know what you think or the struggles you have as a young man who intends to marry. Thank you for watching. It's your girl PJ. So like our video, comment and share, and see you same time, same place. Bye.